A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Twitter agrees to an Elon Musk takeover deal. The news that Twitter has agreed to an Elon Musk takeover is exciting news for the social media company.
As Elon Musk's political views continue to polarize the internet, this move could help Twitter reshape itself to become a more democratic space. The deal is likely to be worth billions, but will Elon Musk's political views on Twitter be welcomed? Only time will tell.
Elon Musk wants to transform Twitter. If you're one of the 330 million monthly active users of Twitter, you may be wondering if Elon Musk is a good candidate to take the reins of such a huge company.
Musk is a billionaire and the owner of SpaceX and Tesla. He's now a possible buyer for Twitter.
Musk has complained about the content moderation policies at Twitter and doesn't trust the company's leadership. This offer is a huge gamble, and Twitter shareholders should be wary.
One question Musk didn't answer was whether he'll open-source Twitter's algorithm or make it more free speech friendly. Critics fear these changes will let bots take over the platform, driving away advertisers and users.
If Tesla goes private, Musk can do whatever he wants with Twitter. However, the move has a mixed history.
Musk is a self-confessed free speech absolutist, and his comments on free speech have received both praise and criticism. 83 million followers of Elon Musk's Twitter account have long been skeptical of the company's plans for the platform.
The billionaire also maintains friendly relations with the company's CEO, Jack Dorsey, who stepped down as chief executive in November and will soon leave the Twitter board. Musk's plans for Twitter include editing buttons that allow users to delete posts, and removing adverts from the company's Blue mobile app.
In recent weeks, Musk has criticized Twitter for its lack of adherence to free speech principles. He has taken issue with the fact that Twitter has banned far-right figures for violating content standards.
In 2017, Musk started to be more active on Twitter, tweeting against Tesla short sellers and calling rescue divers pedo guys, which sparked legal battles. And lastly, he asked his followers if Twitter should drop the W from its name.
The offer is the latest twist in the saga between Musk and Twitter. The billionaire entrepreneur has recently submitted an amended proposal to Twitter's board.
While he has yet to receive approval from the board, it's likely that Twitter will consider his bid in the coming days. This latest development puts pressure on the company to reconsider its decision to reject Mr.
Musk. The offer was sent to Twitter on Thursday, and the company confirmed receipt of the letter on Friday.
Trump Media and Technology Group's Truth Social app. The recent announcement that Tesla CEO Elon Musk will be acquiring Trump Media and Technology Group's flagship social media app may dampen the appeal of the new venture.
The two companies have agreed to take each other public in a deal that could be a boon or a curse for the company. Trump is a frequent critic of the technology giant.
He once courted a startup called Tesla, becoming its CEO and making it the world's largest seller of electric vehicles. But now, Musk's pledge might dim the appeal of Trump's Truth Social app, which is part of Trump's new media company.
Digital World Acquisition Corp has agreed to buy the company out of private equity for $6 billion.
While the company's share price fell 16.2% Monday, it has lost 46% since Musk disclosed his stake. The news follows a series of recent developments in the free speech technology industry.
Musk's recent acquisition of Parler and Trump's own company, Trump Media, a 26 technology group, are stepping up efforts to fight back against a hostile takeover of Parler, a controversial social media app. In addition to a potential deal with Musk, Trump's organization has held talks with Parler since early 2020, with an investment of $1 million.
The deal between the two companies is subject to shareholder approval. While the broader political landscape has already been splintered, the new entrants may fend off their opponents by further cracking the conservative social media app ecosystem.
Trump Media, a 26 technology group's new social media app, Truth Social, will be a major challenge for the company. It will need to overcome many problems without a competitor.
It plans to merge with Digital World Acquisition, which raised $300 million in an IPO. If the deal doesn't close by September 20, the company stands to lose this $300 million.
If the merger fails, investors have the right to pull out of the deal. Companies' cheers rose after Musk's announcement and continued to do so today.
Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, recently said he secured $46.5 billion in funding for the takeover. The White House declined to comment on the news.
If Musk becomes Facebook CEO, it is likely to be an important step for its users. While he may not be able to get everything he wants, he still wants to have a voice in his business and to remain open to criticism.
Trump Media and Technology Group's stake in Tesla. Elon Musk's recent remark on Twitter may have weakened the appeal of Trump's new media company, Truth Social.
Trump, who has been battling to get his message across on social media since the Jan 6 Capitol riot, announced his vision for the company last October.
The company, which will go public as Digital World Acquisition Corp., had been set to launch President's Day, February 21, with a video-on-demand service called TMTG+.
However, Musk's pledge to quit Twitter could dampen the appeal of Trump's new media company. While Elon Musk claims to be an absolute advocate of free speech, his actions and statements on Twitter have prompted some concern.
The billionaire has a history of blocking critics on social media and bullying reporters who write critical articles. In addition, Trump's main businesses do not compete with Twitter, and his tweets have prompted international diplomatic crises.
So, while the takeover deal between Musk and Trump may seem a good fit, it is unlikely to be welcomed by those who value free speech. The acquisition of Twitter comes at a time when criticism of big tech continues to rise.
Increasingly, the wealthy control platforms used by millions of people. Elon Musk, the world's richest man, has a near $279 billion fortune.
In 1999, he sold Zip12 for $1 million. He also founded PayPal, which was purchased by eBay for $5 billion.
The new ownership of Twitter will be critical of Trump's election. The new leadership of Twitter is reportedly committed to transforming the company.
Elon Musk has pledged to take the social network private and overhaul its policies. The new leadership will prioritize free speech.
Trump's own account on Twitter was banned from the social media site. Despite the new ownership, the president doesn't plan to return to the site after his takeover.
The deal between Elon Musk and Twitter is a win-win for users and shareholders alike. While the deal has been approved unanimously by Twitter's board, the merger will remain subject to regulatory approvals and shareholder approvals.
Elon Musk's acquisition of Twitter comes amid concerns about the future of free speech and the future of online speech. But Musk's prickly moves may have been a mistake.
Elon Musk's political views on Twitter. As a billionaire, Elon Musk has been described as a libertarian.
While his stance on free speech is often critical of government, he has never shied away from government assistance when it is in the best interest of his business. The recent bid by Musk to buy Twitter sparked an outpouring of opinions among Twitter users.
As expected, people's political beliefs dictated how they responded to Musk's takeover. For example, conservatives hailed the deal as a win for free speech, while liberals said it's an affront to democracy.
Politically, however, the controversial Elon has often been in conflict with the president. His Twitter commentary has been inconsistent, ranging from raging against the Obama administration to criticizing labor unions.
His recent Twitter commentary has also included criticisms of labor unions, anti-union sentiments, and the restrictions on electric vehicles. Some have wondered if Musk will ever win the election, particularly considering the fact that his company still has a large office and production plant in Fremont, California.
Moreover, many Twitter users have expressed concerns about the proposed Tesla-Musk takeover. Some have speculated that if the deal is rejected, it could damage the stock of the company.
In addition, some people say that the deal may lead to the re-emergence of banned Republican operatives on the social networking site. But the resulting uncertainty is unlikely to deter Musk from going ahead with his bid.
Twitter was originally intended as a messaging platform for friends and family, but it has evolved into a global town square. With over 217 million daily users, Twitter has become a virtual town square, serving as a platform for political leaders, experts, and millions of users.
Musk has argued for the right to free speech and has taken issue with content moderation efforts. The billionaire entrepreneur views Twitter as essential to democracy.
Despite the potential for a hostile takeover, Musk has already secured the financing necessary to close a Twitter deal. The board, however, will now decide whether to accept or reject Musk's unsolicited takeover bid.
The board of directors has already outlined a plan to protect Twitter shareholders' interests. The plan would make it more difficult for Twitter shareholders to increase their stake.